Greetings and welcome to Moja Yoga. We'll begin in a comfortable sitting position with our legs crossed. Close your eyes and begin to breathe. Deep, even breaths. Inhale, expand your diaphragm. And on the exhale, pulling your belly button towards your spine. Big breath, inhaling. And exhale. One more big breath, inhale. And on the exhale, let's lower our chin to our chest. Inhaling back up. Exhale, lower your right ear to your right shoulder, extending your left hand out. Inhaling back up. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder, right hand out. Inhaling back up. Exhale, lean back. Inhale back to center. Exhale, lower your chin to your chest. Inhaling back up. Exhale, release your hands to your sides. Inhale them overhead. Exhale them down. Inhaling up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale, right hand down, left hand over. Stretch. Inhaling back to center. Exhale, left hand down, right hand over. Stretch. Inhaling back up, palms together. Exhale down to your heart center. Hands out to the sides. Inhaling them up above your head. Exhale, twisting. Right hand over left knee. Inhaling back to center. Exhale, twisting to the other side. Inhale back up to center. Palms together. Exhaling down to the side. Bringing your fingertips towards your glutes. Inhale, open your chest, push your hips up, opening up your chest. Exhale, lower your hips down. It's coming up on our hands and knees. So wrists directly under our shoulders, knees directly under our hips. Inhale, tilt your tailbone, tilt your chin to the sky. Exhale, tuck your tailbone and tuck your chin for cat. Inhaling up for cow. Exhaling cat. Inhale up. Exhale down. Curl your toes and begin to push your hips up for downward facing dog. Let's walk the dog, bending that right knee and that left, and bend that right knee one more time and that left knee. Pushing your heels up, inhaling up on our toes, stretching. Exhale, pushing back on our heels. Inhaling up on our tippy toes. Exhale, push back. Inhaling up, and on the exhale, push back, coming down on our knees, sit back on our heels for child's pose, and breathe. In child's pose, taking deep breaths here, and when you're ready, coming up on our hands and knees, curl our toes under, push your hips up for downward facing dog. Big breath, inhaling, bringing your big toes and your heels together, touching. We'll go ahead and inhale that right leg up behind us, stretch, breathing, deep inhale, and exhale, bringing that leg down. And we'll switch sides. Big breath, inhaling that left leg up behind us, stretch, big breath, and exhale back down. Take a big breath here, inhaling, and let's shift our weight forward into plank. So tummy is tucked in tight, pulling up through our navel back into downward facing dog. Inhale, shifting forward into plank. Exhale through your navel down to downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Slowly and with control. Exhale through your navel, downward facing dog. One more. Inhale, shifting forward into plank. Exhale, back into downward facing dog. Inhaling that right leg up. And this time we'll bring that knee to that nose, shifting forward into plank, curling. Inhaling, right leg back up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, up behind you. Exhale, bringing that knee to nose. Inhaling, up. Exhale, knee to nose. Working on our core. Inhaling, up. Exhale, bringing that leg down, switching sides. Big breath here. Inhale that left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhaling back up. Exhale your knee to your nose. One more big breath up. Exhale, squeezing in. Inhaling up. Exhale, squeeze. And we'll inhale and bring that leg down to meet the right. Come down on our knees. Sit back on our heels for child's pose. Take a deep breath here. Inhale and exhale. Pose when you're ready. Coming back up on our hands and knees. Curl our toes under. Push our hips up, back into downward facing dog. Deep inhale and exhale. Bringing our big and heels together. Inhale that right leg up. And exhale, we'll bring it in between our hands. Lower that knee and flatten that foot on the other leg. Inhale our hands up. Opening our heart center. And leaning forward. And exhale, bringing our hands back up. Curl our toes. Stepping back into plank. Lower down for a half push-up. Exhale back up and downward facing dog. Inhale that left leg up. Exhale, swing it through. Step between our hands. Lowering that knee. Flatten that foot. Inhaling our hands up. And lean back if you do not have any back problems. Big breath here, opening our heart chakra. Exhale, lowering those hands down. Besides that foot. Coming back on those toes, stepping back into plank. Lower down. And up and back into downward facing dog. Big breath. Inhaling that right leg back up. This time we'll swing it through into a full crescent lunge. Inhaling those hands up. If you need to lower that knee, please do so. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lowering those hands down. Stepping back into our plank. Lower down for half push-up. Pushing back up and into downward facing dog. Inhale that left leg up. Exhale, pushing that leg through between those hands. Inhaling those hands all the way up. Strengthen that back leg. Strengthen those quads. Building muscle. Opening up our heart. Big breath. And on the exhale, bringing those hands down besides that foot. Stepping back into our plank. Lower down for half plank and up back into plank and into downward facing dog. Big breath here. Inhaling that right leg back up. Let's go ahead and inhale. Bringing that right leg back up. Exhale, swing it through. Planting that back foot. Inhale those hands all the way up for warrior one. Big breath, extend. Exhale, folding. Bringing those hands down. Besides that foot, stepping back into downward facing dog. Inhaling that left leg up. Exhale, swinging it through, planting that back foot. Inhaling, those hands are going up above our head, hips are facing forward. Opening up our chest, big breath. Exhale, lower down. Stepping back into plank, lower down and back up and into downward facing dog. Big breath here. Exhale. Inhale, shifting forward into plank, coming down on our forearms for our modified plank or half plank. Belly tucked in tight. We're looking on our hands, trying not to sag our hips. We're breathing deep inhales and exhales. Big breath here. Exhale. Let's go ahead and take a big breath and lower down on those knees. Sit back on our heels for child's pose and just breathe. When you're ready, coming back up, sitting back on our heels, and we'll face forward on our knees, palms together, extending that right leg out beside our leg. Inhaling our hands up overhead. Exhale, bending over that extended leg. Inhaling, palms together. Exhale, leaning over to the opposite side. Inhaling, hands up overhead. Exhale, this time using your core, bringing that hand in front of us. Inhaling up. Exhale, using your core, tighten your belly. Inhaling up. One more time on each side. Exhale, leaning over to the right. Inhaling up. Exhale, this time bring the left hand down and lift that leg up, standing. And exhale, bringing that leg down, palms together, bringing that energy down to your heart center. Switching legs, stepping that left leg out, toes facing forward. Go ahead and inhale those hands up overhead. Exhale, leaning over that extended leg. Inhaling up. Exhale, bringing that right hand down and leaning over opposite the leg. Inhaling up, palms together. Exhale, using your core, tilting over to the extended leg. Inhale up. Exhale to the opposite side. Inhaling up. Leaning, inhaling, and this time lower that hand and lift that leg up, stretching. Big breath. Inhale. Exhale, lower that leg down, palms together above our head, bringing that energy down to our heart center. Let's go ahead and come back. Slowly lean back, laying on our back. Prepare for our ab exercises. Go ahead and bring our hands under our glutes. Inhale those legs up into the sky. Exhale, bringing them about 10 inches off the mat. In breathing, abs are tight. If you want more, bring your shoulders off the mat and breathe. Inhale. Exhale, release, bringing those legs up and down. Inhaling up, exhaling them down. Inhaling them up, exhaling them down, and release your hands from behind your back. Bringing that right knee in, squeeze. Big breath. Inhale. And exhale, bringing your knee to your nose, squeezing in. Big breath. Inhale and switch. Bringing the left knee into your nose, squeezing your abs in. Big breath. And exhale, bringing both knees in. Relax your shoulders on the mat. Give yourself a big hug and rock from side to side, massaging your lower back. Big breath. Extend out, pulling your toes and your fingertips in opposite directions, giving yourself a nice gentle stretch. And exhale, releasing your fingertips and your hands beside your body. Your feet are open for Shavasana. Stay here as long as you need. And thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next time. Thank you for your energy. Namaste.